What up, what up, what up? So, it's been a while since I posted anything, and this is actually me building my first PC. So, I've always wanted a PC, but never really wanted a PC at the same time. So I always opt out to getting like laptops. I had about 4 or 5 different laptops. My last laptop that I have right now is a gaming laptop. And granted, it's great for gaming. It's about 4 years old now. And what made me decide to build a PC now is because my laptop ran out of space. Granted, I could have bought external hard drive, or I could have changed the SSD inside to a bigger one, but I was like, what's the point when my hardware is already dated? So I can play games, but I can't play games at higher specs. So that was the main reason why I pretty much decided to upgrade to a gaming PC. And now I kind of did go over the top on building my first PC with the parts that I got, but hey, I mean, I wanted to at least get one that can do everything that I wanted it to do. As it is right now, I play games, I stream, and I do a little bit of editing and so forth. So without further ado, I'll pretty much show you all the items that I got. So the first thing, I'll just do whatever I have here is one of the fans. It's actually 3 fans. So for the case that I got, the case came with 2 fans already attached, and I decided that I'm going to get 3 more fans to make the cooling way better for it. I've done a lot of research on the videos that I've been watching to have it, there's like a negative exhaust, positive exhaust, and neutral. So what I'm going for is 3 fans intake, 3 fans outtake, pretty much. And that's what I'm going for with the case that I got. Granted, I would have been done with my PC a long time ago, but Amazon decided to lose my package. I don't know how it happened. It got close to, it was like 2 cities away from me. And I was looking up, I was like, okay, it's gonna come on May 2nd. And I decided to look at it on May 2nd just to see like what time it's gonna show up. And somehow ended up in Texas. I'm like, I'm nowhere near Texas. That's like 24 hours of driving. Like, how did that even happen? So then I contacted Amazon. Amazon was like, just wait a couple of days, it might show up. And then on their tracking it said delay. I'm like, okay. So I waited all the way until like the 6th. I was like, all right, I had enough. And I complained to Amazon. They gave me like a $20 credit and whatnot. And I pretty much had to replace the item, and it took all the way until pretty much now to show up. Which, I don't know if it's a plus or a negative to that, but at least I got it. So all in all, this is the fan that I got. Well, 3 fans that I got for the case. As for the cooling system, I went with the H1151 Pro. The reason why I went with this is because of the case that I have. It's big enough for this and for the CPU that I got. I figured I need at least a good liquid cooling system as opposed to just a regular fan for that. Next thing I got is a mechanical keyboard. Now, this keyboard is a Razer keyboard. I got this pretty much because it was on sale, and I do like Razer. Like my mouse that I have right now that I've been using for the past 4 years is a Razer mouse. I might need to replace it because I don't know how many clicks it have left to go on there, but I love the mouse. So that's what I got. And then as for my screens now, I went with a dual monitor. So the first screen I got is just like a budget screen because when I'm streaming, I want to play games and I want to also look at other stuff, or if I have a chat or so forth and whatnot. So that's why I got this. Now this is just a regular monitor. this is the reason why I got this type of monitor is because it can swivel up. So even though I have limited space, it's still gonna work for me. And the gaming monitor that I got, this is the monitor I got. The reason why I got this is because it's 244 hertz. I decided that we might as well get a 244 as opposed to 144 because 244 is already out. Might as well because I've been playing on 60, so I'm gonna see a significant jump from 60 into 244. That's why I got this one. So it's not gonna make my gaming better. It's not gonna make me better, but at least I'll be able to see stuff better. I'll say that. Now the other items that I got. Now most of the stuff I did get from Micro Center. And the funny thing about Micro Center was looking at them for a long time. And the motherboard and CPU, they was having bundles and whatnot. And when I decided, okay, I'm gonna get it, somehow they ran out of stock. I was like, crap, now what am I gonna do? So I just decided to go to Micro Center or whatnot, and for some reason, even though it didn't show on stock online, they magically had it. So I don't know if it's because they're moving so fast and whatnot, but it's kind of weird. Like you go there and you ask if they have this item and they have it in stock, but on their site it doesn't show that they have it in stock. So I really have no idea how that's working. Now as for my power supply, I got this one, the RM750. Reason why I got this one, I just wanted a good enough power supply to power my system. I could have got a smaller one because all the wattage that's going through this, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to have a bigger one as opposed to a smaller one because might as well. It was only a couple, like $10 or $20 more for this one, so that's why I decided to get this one. And everything that I did it on PC. I believe it's pcpartpicker, something like that. And that's where I made my PC, just to make sure that everything was compatible before I even decided to pick all the items out. So at least I know everything is going to work, and it's not going to be like, oh, there's a problem here, there's a problem there. Now, as for my CPU and all of that good stuff, CPU, I went with a Ryzen 9. And this is a Ryzen 9 3950X. The reason why I did this, as opposed to just a Ryzen 9 3000, was because video editing. I'm going to need that extra core processors, whatever you want to call it, just for that. And I figured, why not? I mean, granted, it was like $300 more than the other one, and they both was on sale, so this one's like $50 cheaper than it really initially was, but then the 9 was like $300 cheaper than what it actually was. Hindsight, could have got the 9 and I would have been good, but got this one just to get it, pretty much. As for my hard drives, now I went with a 4TB SSD Samsung. I got this one, and I got another one, which is, this one's NVMe. So this is 2 terabytes, this is 4 terabytes. I got this because I wanted enough space to last out for the whole system of all the games that I'm going to download. Granted, I should be deleting games I'm not going to play, but I'm just very lazy like that at times, to where that's how I ended up with my gaming laptop. It was like, the hard drive is 1 terabyte, and then the SSD was like 250. All of that space is pretty much gone. I have like 8 gigabytes left on that whole system, and it really shouldn't have ended like that. And then last thing was just the RAM that I got. I just got this as temporary RAM. I'm thinking of getting like the pros for the RGB effect, but I just got this just for now. I could have got the RGB one. I wasn't thinking at the time, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. I might order them later. Don't know what I'll do with these if that's the case, but we'll see about that. Now the two things that's left is the GPU and my motherboard. GPU, I went with the RTX 2070 Super. The reason why I want this one is the one that I was looking at for the longest time. No place had it in stock. Newegg had it in stock, but it was going to take a long time to get it. And then when I seen Micro Center had it in stock, I was like, okay, now I gotta go. And it was about $500 for this by itself. And this was the main reason why I was going to Micro Center. I didn't even know they had the motherboard in stock. When I went there, I seen the motherboard that I wanted. It was an open box motherboard. And that's how it all happened. And I asked one of the guys, like, I need to get these other parts that's pretty much in the glass counter. And I was like, oh, that motherboard that you got right there, we might have a brand new one in the bag. Do you want to see if we have that? I was like, sure, why not? Because as opposed to open box, I don't want to risk anything. So I got a brand new one. Luckily, he found it. But I think that's probably like a trick they have back there. I'm pretty sure they have more stuff back there, and they just say, oh, we might have one in the back, and bam, they magically find one. I don't know, but that person made a lot of commission on me, and he really did not help me at all. Like, I knew everything I wanted. I had my list already down there, and I just showed him that, and he just took everything off the list. And I was like, okay, when you go to the counter, all your stuff should be there. And then the last motherboard. Now, this is the X570 Master. The reason why I got this one is because it's compatible with the AMD processor. And there wasn't really too many that was compatible with it. Otherwise, I would have to do a BIOS update, which means I have to have another CPU in order to do the BIOS update, which I didn't want to buy two CPUs just to do that. This one is already equipped to where it could handle the CPU right off the box. So that's was like the main reason why I got this one. Now, without further ado, I can start making this PC. Now, granted, it probably is going to take me a long time, so I'm going to edit this, and there's going to probably be a bunch of stuff cut out, so we'll see how that goes. Seen there's a bunch of wires and stuff on the bottom of the box. Don't need that right now. So I'll just close the box and I'll commence opening my package. And now all the videos I watched with pretty much said put the motherboard on the box to act as a static, just to make sure you don't fry the motherboard. Just touching as it is, and don't really touch the motherboard as it is, just touch the key components that you need to touch. So this is pretty much all new to me. I pretty much bought it and I'll just waited for everything to show up, and that's how I did it. So from the first thing I noticed, they always say make sure you put the CPU inside, and that's pretty much what I am going to do. They say you need to move that up, and I need to line up the arrow with that, with the arrow on here, and I'm going to do that as so. And I got me pretty much a case of thing from Amazon. It was just all the screws that I needed and whatnot. And this also came with a cutter, so I can pretty much cut open everything and not mess up stuff, even though it's going to get messed up regardless. in that scene, they always said make sure not to touch that part because it can mess up. Do not touch the top part because it can mess up also. So always touch from the sides. I did a lot of research. A lot of research. Put the screw in for the SSD that I put in there. The little fastener at the bottom. Turns out I needed that. And I seen that I need to put this in the case before I put on the cooler. So I'm gonna do that, and then the brackets that I took off, I had to put the brackets back on because the brackets are meant for an AMD. This is a whole learning process, I say that. So apparently I don't need this because this is for Intel. late to take off. I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. Let's see. So, I finally finished. Everything's in. All the cords are connected. Took me 5 hours plus. But there was no way I was going to continue that video when I stopped at that point. Still don't know if it turns on. I still got to put all my stuff away, and I got to put the case back together. But if it does turn on, I'll continue the video, so forth, and I'm just done right now. Everything is in. I just gotta put all the pieces back in the case and clean up my mess. So we'll see how that rolls. So this is the second part to the video. I'm gonna edit it and make it all into one. But yesterday when I was trying to do the PC and whatnot, it took me about 5 hours and it still didn't work, and then I had to get some sleep for work. Got about 4 hours of sleep, and then my body was sore and whatnot. I couldn't really figure out what was wrong, why wouldn't the PC start. So today, after I got off of work, because I work a night shift, I decided to troubleshoot and whatnot, and I got it to work. I'm happy, but I don't know if I ever want to build another PC again. Like, this was a lot of work. I mean, it does look nice. I'll show you what it looks like. 1 second. So that's the PC with it all done, and that's my cable management. I know it's poor, and then I had to put the power supply on the outside because I was testing to see why it wasn't turning on. And that's my keyboard right there, and then this is right here where it just says the BIOS has been reset. So, can I build a PC? Yes. Was it a lot of trouble? Yes. Is my cable management poor? Yes. I can finally upgrade anything that I want to do in this PC, so I'm good on that. But this was a lot of work, and I was like scared the whole day at work that I thought I broke a piece because it wasn't turning on. And now that everything is finally here, I'm like, yes, everything is working. I'm happy. So this is pretty much gonna be the end of the video. I mean, I got everything to work. after I configure it and whatnot and go through all the settings. And I don't know if I want to overclock it or not. I can with my graphics card, but I'm probably just gonna go with normal settings for now, and then probably in the future probably see about overclocking. But I'm happy. Don't know how long this video is going to take to edit, but this is Sanni saying sayonara, and look forward to my Twitch videos, my stream. I'm gonna do more YouTube now because of this, and I just can't wait to all the surprises that's gonna happen now. I put it on my smaller monitor. I didn't bring out my gaming monitor because it was too much work and I didn't feel like doing that. But yeah, I'm happy either way that I got it to turn on and everything, and there was no problems with it. I thought I messed up my CPU in the process, because putting on the cooler, it was very difficult for this, and I smushed around the thermal paste a lot, and that's what really pissed me off. But other than that, it's alright. So now what I'm gonna do is just config this, and my next video that I am gonna post up is probably gonna be me actually playing it and streaming and making videos and doing all that good stuff. Alright, now this is finally Sanni saying sayonara.